Alcaraz and Sinner shared the 4 Grand Slam titles this year, as they established an impressive dominance over their rivals in the best-of-5 set format. Sinner fired the starting gun as he won his first major title at the Australian Open in January before Alcaraz won his first French Open title and then defending his Wimbledon crown in sparkling fashion. World number 1 Sinner then cashed in on a shock early exit for Alcaraz at the US Open as he won his first title in New York with a new top 2 in the men's game, looking well placed to continue their dominance next year. Now world number 7 Ruud has given his verdict on the new top 2 in the men's game, as he suggested the Sinner is a step ahead of the young Spaniard, that he is deservedly the world number 1, said Ruud of Sinner. He is definitely the player to beat this year. It seems like this guy almost forgot how to lose. Ruud has enjoyed another solid season, and his presence in the ATP Finals Final Four in Turin highlights his consistency. But he admits he feels like he faces a huge battle when he takes on a player of Sinner's caliber, that it's tough to play all the best players in the world. But it's also nice because sometimes you feel like an underdog and you can play freely. He added, Tennis 365 asked celebrated coach Patrick Mouratoglou to nominate his player of the year, and he admitted that was a tough task as Sinner and Alcaraz both have claims to that title. Speaking to Tennis 365 in an exclusive interview ahead of the UTS Grand Final at London's Copperbox Arena from December 6th to 8th, Mouratoglou looked back on Alcaraz's achievement and suggested he passed the biggest test in the sport by winning both major titles. I think what he did is probably the most difficult thing to do in tennis, to win back-to-back, 2 tournaments that are opposite in terms of qualities to win them. Mouratoglou told Tennis 365.at Roland Garros, you need to be high on your legs, sliding, using a lot to spin longer rallies. Then go to Wimbledon, where you have to return big servers on the surface. That is, of course, better for counterpunchers or players who are much more aggressive with less spin. At Wimbledon, you have to be so low on the legs and not slide, and wow. Those 2 tournaments are so close in terms of timing. To make those 2 back-to-back is probably one of the most difficult things to do in tennis.